New coin sponsor here on the channel, MUTReserve.com. Use code DOCTOR at checkout to save 15% off your order. Link will be in description. Enjoy today's video. What is going on, Madden family? Welcome back to another Madden Doctor video. Appreciate you guys joining me in today's video, covering part 2 of the Jets free ebook. The full ebook, 50 plus plays, is live on my Patreon. Link will be in the description. And then there was a part 1 to this Jets ebook, the free version on YouTube. The last video, I will have a card popping up on the screen now for part 1, and I will also link part 1 in the comment section. That first part covered 3 plays out of gun bunch with multiple setups of each play. Today we're going to give you a few singleback formations. Singleback's absolutely deadly in this Jets ebook. One of the main reasons I love this ebook is for all the variety you get with the singleback. But today we're going to cover bunch as the first formation, and the first play is going to be called 4 verticals. In the Jets ebook, it's actually called Seattle, but when you're in practice mode, for whatever reason, it comes up as 4 verticals, but it is the same play. So the first play is going to be Seattle, and we'll just show it here against random. This one's pretty simple, so I'll just run through it real quick, but it helps set you up for the next couple plays out of this formation. What I like to do here is just option route the running back and then motion circle out to the right. You were able to motion snap that in years prior. You can't this year, but I do like the separation still that it creates when you motion them out to the right. So first read's always going to be the crossing route to X, especially as prevalent as man defense is this year. If he's manning you up, if he's running man blitz on you, that's why I like to have my best receiver for this play at the top of the bunch there. Just a great crossing route. It's going to absolutely smoke any type of man defense. And then all right, so we'll show it one more time. Option route, triangle, motion circle to the right. Just get through your progression, circle R1, X, and then your last read is triangle for your check down. Nothing crazy, pretty easy concept. A concept that's been popular for a few Maddens now, but it is pretty effective setting up the rest of this scheme. So you see how wide open R1 got there. I kind of had to throw it on the run there, but if I would have hit that early, he was wide open. So in this play, you do have to make your decision pretty early. If you wait too long, everything's kind of bagged. So hit R1 quickly if he finds that hole out there, just like that. You can bullet pass it to his right shoulder. Circle will get behind like a cover 2, and you can kind of tell early if circle is going to get open, and if not, you got to quickly hit that crossing route or take your check down if you miss your quick reads. So check circle R1 quickly. Could have hit him even quicker than that, but you get the idea. So let's move on to the next play. The next play in this Jets mini scheme is going to be Y trail. 2 different versions here. Both versions I like to block the running back, out route square, and then smart route that out route. Gives you that nice 10-yard out route. First version, safer version, I put circle on a drag route. Motion him over here. You are able to snap motion snap the drag route. Always take square. You can kind of tell early if he's going to play underneath or outside. So that's going to be a headache for him to stop on that out route, and then that's going to kind of set up the rest of these routes as you go. But it's just blocking the running back, smart route, out route, square, drag circle, motion him left. In the next version, we leave circle on his stock route, and when he's on his stock route, you're not able to motion snap it, so you might want to just let him set even if you're running this version, just to kind of keep it universal. But you know, square, circle, R1 are your reads. Kind of tell quick if circle's going to get open. If I would have waited an extra second there, he would have really got more separation on that drag route. But we'll show it one more time, and then I'll give you the second version of this play, and we'll move on to the next play. But drag circle, motion him left. R1's route at the top of the bunch there. Short little post route. Absolutely money for you. It's going to get open a lot, especially against man defense. So that's the first version. And then the second version really is to get R1 open even more, especially against man. We leave triangle, or we leave circle on his route. We block the running back. Same thing with square, out route, smart route. Now when you motion circle to the left, he doesn't flip or anything. He stays on this unique route, so it's kind of like an in and up. And what happens here, it times up perfect between circle and the short post to R1. You get like a rub, especially against man defense. where they kind of run into each other and the defense kind of goofs up, and you get a one-play touchdown to R1. So more of a trick play. It's probably only going to work a few times a game, but something to mix in and catch them off guard and get a big gainer to R1 when you need it the most. So we just leave circle, block the running back, out route, smart route, square, and you get this nice little pick kind of, because circle lines up, runs right in front of R1's route, and the defenders kind of run into each other. And if not, you can hit circle in the seam or just wait for X on his little double move. So there is a window here to hit circle in the seams. That was pretty risky, still was able to complete it, but R1 or X would have been the safer read there. So there's two versions of Y trail. Let's move on to the next play. Next play is going to be called Z option, and we're going to use the same motion as circle. And now the trick here, we're going to in route square, block the running back, and streak X. So just 3 hot routes on this Z option play. And the trick here is you let circle get a little further outside. The closer you let him get to circle before you snap it, the more likely he is to take the post route on his option, but still get through your progressions. The flat route's always going to be your first hit, your first read. Second read on this Z option play is going to be square on the quick hitter. Third read, you could kind of check for Beckham there in the seam. That's a really deadly route on that streak, especially against any type of zone. You kind of bullet pass it to the left and possession it. And then this post route, if you let him get a little further outside, square comes underneath, and Higgins likes to take the post route. Normally, that was one of the rare cases where he did stay on the fade, but there was probably a window there to hit it to the inside. But like I said, get through your progressions. I'm sitting there locking in on circle. I could have hit R1 or square, and circle didn't come free quick enough. So take whatever the defense gives you. Check R1 first, then square, and then you see this post route to circle is pretty nasty when you motion it to the left. And what happens is when you use this in game, you're attacking him with the other plays. The crosser on this play, the post route on the Y trail play, and then you mix in this Z option play, and we're attacking him right. And then the last play of this scheme, we're going to attack them deep right as well. So we'll show this one more time, and then I'll wrap it up with the last play of this little scheme. If you like this scheme, guys, if you want to see more of this free on YouTube, let me know in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to do another Singleback mini scheme, give you 5 to 6 more plays in a part 3 video. If you want the full scheme already done with the Google Doc write-up and a video breakdown of every single play, it's already on Patreon. Link will be in the description. $5.99, you get the Dolphins defensive ebook, Saints offensive ebook, and then you get this new Jets offensive ebook as well. So come check it out on Patreon. If not, just comment below that you're enjoying the Jets ebook, and I'll be more than happy to give you another part 3 Jets video. But that's it for Z option. Let's move on to the next play. Next play is going to be called PA boot, and all we're doing here, we're blocking the running back twice because it is a play action. When you block him once in that play action, I'll show you. You get this little, see how his animations go into the left. I feel like that doesn't work as good. He doesn't block as well, especially if you're getting heat from the right side. He's going to kind of goof up and not see him coming. So I like to block twice, and then you get that straight back blocking animation. But all I'm doing here is setting up like a Z spot. After you block the running back, we're just streaking X and flat routing circle. And then the trick to this play is if you smart route triangle out of this formation, out of this play, or for whatever reason, you get this really short cutoff corner route to Beckham, which is pretty nasty. And you can also motion snap circle to the right. If he is on that flat route, you're able to motion snap it. They took away the wheel route, but if he's on the flat route, you can still motion snap that. I missed my read there, so I'm gonna have to bail it out to square. The nice part about this play, over Z spot, is square's route is a really good man beating route and a good option late. It's kind of like a rounded off dig route. So as you saw there, if you miss your reads to the right here, you have square coming from the left. But I actually don't, I mix in the motion to make it look like the Seattle play, but I kind of like leaving it tight, and you'll see why. Any type of zone, especially cover 2, when you have a guy like Beckham there with a lot of agility, he's going to get open even behind the zones, and I've made a terrible read there, but if I would have been patient there, I could have lead past that to the right side, and Beckham, there's a hole basically against any type of zone. Man defense, it depends on your matchup. But any type of zone if you time it right, if you lab this, you will have some type of window to hit triangle against most type of zones. So even here, circle was the read, so I'm making some terrible reads here. Let's see if I can have some patience. I'm talking, I'm not making the best reads. Let's get out of 3 deep. So PA boot, streak X, flat route circle, smart route triangle, block the running back twice. If he's sending a lot of heat like this is probably not my go-to play. I would prefer the like the Y trail play with the drag coming, so I have a quicker option. And then you can spread them out too. Do this little motion, you can hit that quickly. But right there, I got Beckham all day. So that's going to toast man defense, especially if you have a guy like Beckham. And then any type of zone, you will have a window. I just got to have more patience and let him get closer to the sideline before you go ahead and take that shot for triangle. Just like this. Check X in the seam. So man defense, like I said, you're probably going to have to wait on square. Depends on the matchup. If you get, if he's pressing you and you get that quick hitter like I did in the last play before that one, you can beat man defense, but this is really saved for like a zone beater, especially if he's playing a lot of cover 2. So right there is your window. If you throw that a little early, that soft squat will jump that route, but if you wait for him to come down for circle, you will have that small little window to the outside. Just make sure you really hold the left trigger down and right, and you can lead that to the outside in that opening. So that's it for this part 2 of the Jets free ebook. You see how wide open he got there. Made a horrible play because I was running, but you saw the separation. I hope you enjoy it, fellas. I hope it really does help your game. Comment below and let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel. Most of the views come from non-subscribers. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Really helps motivate me, helps grow the channel for more videos. Appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Madden season.